really in. Fox 35's Keith Landry in the newsroom tonight doing $16 trillion worth of math for us tonight. Hey, Keith.
It is painful to say the least. Bob, the billboard was put up by a group called Public Notice. Here's America's national debt. You can see it is going up by the second. Public Notice wants us to all understand how much $16 trillion in debt really is and what happens if we don't pay it down.
The billboard next to I-4 in Maitland looks festive at first glance, but its message is a bummer. America's almost $16 trillion in debt. The nonprofit Public Notice wants you to understand what's at stake with the economic policies coming out of Washington, D.C. Here's Executive Director Gretchen Hamel.
$16 trillion is greater than the entire size of our economy, and that means every good and product that comes out of the U.S. doesn't even equal that of our debt.
Hamel says Republicans and Democrats must work together to solve this problem. She says if they don't, businesses will not hire due to economic uncertainty, taxes will go up to finally pay down the debt, and inflation will come back.
Inflation will go up, which means interest rates and daily cost of living will go up as well, which means that the American dream becomes less attainable.
Wondering how much $16 trillion is? Let's start with $1 trillion. It's a 1 with 12 zeros after it. It's $1 million 1 million times. This YouTube video helps us visualize what an astonishing number $1 trillion in debt is. Each bill in this animation is a $100 bill. Lisa Lawrence is a mom wondering what America's huge national debt means for her children.
I think of a really negative future for kids. It's depressing. It's something that scares me, and I would love to see what we could do to change it.
And during the time that you just watched that story, America's national debt went up by $1,038,000 approximately. And if that ticks you off, contact Congress, contact the president, tell them to do something about this problem, or simply vote them out this November. Back to you, Bob.
Well, another way to understand the national debt is to compare it to your household income. Let's say you make just over $21,000, okay? But you spend more than $38,000. That's not good math. But you also have gotten more than $16,000 on your credit card. Don't forget, though, you also had racked up more than $142,000 in old credit card charges. You got to pay interest on that, too. So with such a financial mess that Congress is calling for, you know what they're calling for? $385 in cuts. That barely makes a dent. Fox 35 viewers, they're weighing in on this. What needs to happen to get our financial house back in order? Tony Carter says anything, household, business, government, it's all the same. You just can't manage money like this. Eric Hockmeister says everyone with any brains knows that raising taxes still isn't the answer, but cutting spending is. And William Toro says cut more spending, like paying thousands of dollars each month on Senate health care. And cut some of the perks and staff these guys have in both houses. There'd be another good couple million more. You can also get in on the conversation just by going to the Fox 35 Facebook page.